evening and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Show. I'm Mal Lee, your host for this evening. Hope everyone's keeping well out there. I'm not too disappointed with the weather that we're having. The weather has been pathetic today, to say the least. Loads and loads of rain. We know it's coming towards September. We know the fixtures in grassroots football will be about September the 9th. And the pitches, if you've got grass, are going to be they're murky and soggy, should we say, because I know the kids love it, but they don't love it when it comes down non-stop and it affects their games in grassroots football, because at the end of the day, that's what the kids are loving, isn't it? You know, we've got these 3G pitches now, we've got the 4G pitches, and, well, I love the grass football. I really, really do. And always the sliding tackles. Remember it getting covered in mud. Is that going to be a thing of the past? Are we going to be getting grassroots football? Forgetting about that. Are we going to start getting now just 3G and 4G pitches? Because one of the leagues that we tend to, well, we're not going to go and police them, but we tend to monitor, is the Wanton Kirkdale Junior Football League. Now, I got a message off one of the managers last night telling me that I needed to register online to get my codes, and like every other manager has to do, register a code before they can get in through the turnstiles. It's the Park Life project, and obviously that's what it's all about now, because this is what's happening within grassroots football. But they don't seem to have many grassroots football pitches. What we're talking about is grass. It's going to be 3G, 4G pitches. Now, as I've just been saying there, as they get older, yes, they'll move back onto the grass, no doubt, but I just love it. I'd love to know your thoughts about what you think about not just the codes that's going in before you can actually enter the premises and turn up for your game. I'm not too sure what managers feel about this. I'm sure you could let me know. Get in touch with me, mal at don'ttexttheline.com. You can add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites if you don't mind. And you can give us some feedback on your thoughts about these new turnstiles that are coming towards junior football. Will they work? Would the codes come in? What happens if a team turns up and 4 or 5 of those kids, or maybe the manager who's running the kids, fail to have the codes? I think what it'll be is probably one code per team, because I've only done an individual signing up at the moment on behalf of myself for Don't Cross the Line, and we've got to sign up all our volunteers as well. Now, I need some feedback. I've got to get in touch with the FA and the county FAs just to see what we are allowed to do, because I think it's becoming private land. And that's what I'll be looking into, because you'll probably have to have permission, or we will. Can we go and record? Can we go and film? No, you can't. That's what I'm expecting people to say, because it's our property and we don't want anything going on. What is it about? Because Sky Sports do follow us around as well. Now, do we have to go to a media section through there, or can we go to our Liverpool County FA or the FA and find out what is what? Because it could just be pushing out Don't Cross the Line and its volunteers as well, but I can't speak too much about it until I find out. So this is going to be the new look grassroots football, through turnstiles, using a code to get in. You have to put that code onto your phone as well, and you can just sign in, or, you know, when you go through the turnstiles. Really, I don't know what's going to happen with the kids all rushing. There's going to be queues and queues of people, because the literally thousands of people who turn around and use the facilities in the Walton and Kirkdale Junior Football League. They'll be coming up to it next season. I can't see it being very, very good at the moment, because, as I say, they'll all be getting there from 7 o'clock in the morning for the 9 o'clock kick-off, if that's going to be the case, because they'll get fed up queuing. It's going to be like a football ground, but if stadiums can hold 40 or 50,000 fans, then I can see the organisers turn around saying, well, you're going to play football, make sure that you're there pretty handy so you're not queuing up, and you will get in eventually. Not too sure about the car parking. I'm going to have to go down and have a little look there and see how much work they've done. But going back to your codes and going back to your 3G and grass pitches, I don't know. What is your point of view on this one? The small side, it's going to be on the 3G and 4G pitches, we know that. and the older age groups are going to be on the grass. Not too much how much grass pitches that we do have in the Walton KTL at the moment, because these are the new hubs. This is supported by the FA, and it's a company from Sheffield who are hosting the pitches in Liverpool. So it remains to be seen. We're going to have a few problems, aren't we? Minor problems, hopefully, when it kicks off. But we look forward, as I say, to the new season. But we don't want this rain coming for the new season, because we had a treacherous season last season campaign, didn't we, in grassroots football, where I was getting the blame for all the rain coming down. Well, hopefully this season it won't be me, because I was going on the grassroots show, telling everyone just how dry it's going to be. And when the weekend came, it wasn't dry. It was really torrential rain, and the pitches were flooded, and we had quite a break. I think we got a few games up till Christmas, and then that was it. It really disappeared. Junior football disappeared, and it really affected Don't Cross the Line with our Respect Awards as well. So hopefully we're going to have a real good go at this season, and we're just getting the rain now out the way. The summer seems to have gone. As I say, the cold snap is coming in. That was the forecast. Someone put on social media today a picture of Brighton. It looked absolutely glorious. Well, let's just hope this is just one of those days, and the rain will disappear. I know it has been torrential and the sun has been shining, but we've got too much rain. That, in my opinion. I'm moaning now, see, because my sunshine's gone, and I think there's loads who's been on social media saying, look, this is the weather now, that everyone was moaning about the sunshine. The sunshine's gone now, and look what we've got to put up with. Floods, disaster. The weather is here to stay, and it's going to ruin our pitches in junior football. Maybe United Utilities can sing and dance now and say, look, we've got loads of rain, but we can't control the floods. Well, it remains to be seen, doesn't it? Let's just keep our views and watch the news about how they are developing their systems and keeping our water bills down. That's what I'd love to hear. Anyway, come on, grassroots football, fingers crossed. If you've got any friendlies coming up this coming weekend, we want loads of respect. If you don't mind, please, we need loads of respect. Anyone's got views on the codes that they're going to be using in the new hubs in the start of the season for Liverpool or outside Liverpool? If you've got hubs in Sheffield or any other counties, then we'd love to know how you're going to get involved in them. Are you looking forward to the new season going in that way? We're talking about football at the moment. This is just about getting into a ground, and we don't know the changes it's going to affect junior football. But I'll try and catch up with the County FA next week, I promise, and we'll get talking to Steve Swinnerton. I haven't talked to him for some time now, so now all my jobs are done outside my house. Yay, fingers crossed. The rain, they're all waterproof now, and I'm ready for the winter outside my house. We can get talking to the Liverpool County FA and local county FAs as well in your area, and get the questions answered that you want to hear about, because we do have great relationships with the county FAs, and we're still awaiting our date, by the way, for our Respect Awareness Weekend. We're looking forward to that coming on 13th and 14th of April, and I'm sure they'll abide by that. I'm sure the PGMOL will agree with it, because there's no FA Cup matches on that weekend and there's no England games. I've done my homework, but I know what crops up. Something can be put in there. Sky Sports might just put a massive tournament on somewhere along the line, and it might blow it all out of proportion, and we're back to the drawing board. Anyway, we will have the Awareness Weekend 13th and 14th in grassroots football, and let's just hope the PTMOL will be wearing our t-shirts during that weekend as well. It's an awareness weekend, but we don't want it to stop there. We want even friendlies now this coming weekend. You've got a friendly tournament, or you've got some sort of tournament which is serious and you're playing for trophies. Then we want to see loads of respect towards the referees. No referees, no games. The referees need to be appreciated as well. No aggressive behaviour, no verbal abuse, please, on and off the field of play. Okay, thank you very much for tuning in to the Grassroots Show this evening. We'll be back again tomorrow evening at 7pm. So from myself, Mal Lee, and all the team here at the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line and Respect campaign, we wish you a very good evening. Put your feet up, relax, have your cup of tea or glass of wine, and just wait till tomorrow night's show at 7pm. Good night, God bless.